What's up, guys? It's your boy Rated Guy Fresh here. You already know what it is. I'm back with another video. I know I've been gone for a while, but I am back, guys. I am back. I am hyped. I'm trying to get back in Yu-Gi-Oh shape, you feel me? Whatever that means. But I am really trying to get back for you guys. And today, as you see in the link below, the title below, everything below, 30 and below, Mayakashi, man, Mayakashi. So I used to play this deck back then, when it first came out. I forgot exactly when. Dang, I forgot exactly when. But when it first came out, it's a synchro-based deck, and it goes back and forth from the grave. They have cards that keep reoccurring, and I always like the archetype because I like Mayakashi, what it stands for, like fake, deception, counterfeit, and things like that. The whole lore of the cards, and I love the archetype of how they portray the artwork. That's the real reason I like fell in love with this deck. And then it wasn't too competitive and things like that, so I didn't really play it too much. Like, I played it in IRL, then I just stopped and things like that. But then I said, you know what? There was a card that struck me, as you can see right here. Ghost Meat Girl, a Mayakashi, and I'm probably gonna say this word wrong. We're not even gonna try something tail. Anyway, Ghost Meat Girl. This trap card is insane. It reads tribute one Mayakashi or Sharuinen. I'm sorry for the name, I'm saying it wrong. I know I am. Synchro or Link monster. I'm just gonna say Mayakashi because that's all I'm playing. I'm not playing that other part of the engine. So tribute one Mayakashi, Synchro, or Link. Neither player can special summon monsters from the hand, deck, or extra deck. That's all you need to know. That is it. You cannot this is an artifact Lancia. I mean Scythe, sorry. This is an artifact Scythe. This is a Vanity's Fiend for that turn. This card is broken. I don't care what anybody said, this card is broken. Then the next ability is just even better. You can banish this card from the graveyard. Target one banished zombie monster return to the graveyard. You can only use one, so you can only use one effect per turn, right? So this is why, before I get into this deck profile, this is why it's broken. You have a new link here, right? This Yuka, hopefully I'm saying that wrong, but this is the Icicle Girl. You have the 3 Ice Girls, right? This is the link 3 that we needed. So she has the ability, let me just read her effect. You can only control one of her. You can only use each of the following effect once per turn. If this card is special summon, you can target one effect monster your opponent controls, negate its effect. Quick effect, you can banish, this is the effect right here, you can banish this card from the graveyard, special summon one zombie synchro monster that is banished or engraved. We needed this. Now you can special summon any of these guys. You have the pop, you have a spell pop, you have a card that's unaffected, like a Towers. You have a card here that can basically make your opponent mill 3, and you have a destruction from battle, right? So these cards is initially great in the way you can rank up. But let's get right into the deck profile, right? We're gonna get right in. We're gonna get right into the deck profile. That's what we're gonna do. So this right here, as you said, that was my Layer of Darkness. Watch out. This one is the build I've really been messing around with a lot. I have 3 different lists that I've been trying to like mess around with. But this is the one that's been more competitive. So let's just get right into it. You have Denka. That is, Miss Graceful. We call her the Graceful Mayakashi. So this is the main card in your deck. This is the number 1. This is the one that every time you special summon from your grave, you can special summon this card. When a Mayakashi, by the way. So yes, you can only control one of her. When a Mayakashi monster is special summoned from your field, from the extra deck, while this card is in your grave, you can special summon this card. So essentially, you have 2 bodies on board, right? You synchro onto this card, effect triggers engraved, to special summon it again. Now you have 2 bodies back on field, the synchro and this body. You then go into this one, the level 5. Now you have 2 bodies on field. As you can see, it goes 3, 5, 7, 9. It does the whole, like, goes by 2. So From there, that's why this is the best card. The next, to me, one of my favorite cards in the deck is this one, because this is a 1-card combo. This is your 1-card enabler in the deck. You have a lot of them, but this is the one, if you draw it, this is perfect. So this one allows you to, if this card is normal summon or special summon, you can special summon one Mayakashi from your deck. So basically, of course, you know, the ability is negated and all that, but you basically going to special summon this guy here. Well, her, sorry, Graceful. So this is going to get you Graceful from the deck. This is your, as you want to say, your combo piece, your extender. So if you control a Mayakashi, you can special summon this card. And when you special summon this card, this allows you to dump a zombie. Mizuki. So Mizuki, look at that, another extender piece. So after you special summon this, you now special summon dump Mizuki. Mizuki can now trigger to special summon another zombie. That's why this card is so good. You can easily play 2 Mizuki, 3 Mizukis because of this card, but you only need 1 Mizuki to get things going. Next, we run our Jacko. So basically, this card lets you discard a zombie to special summon this card. And the reason it works because you can get cards like this. Also works in the grave, so you can just discard this free body on field. And he's already a level 7, so 7 plus this is the 9, which is here, the Graceful, as you can see. Graceful, oh Graceful. So, oh yeah, sorry, it's, anyway, Fire and Fire, they all go with each other. If you wanted to know, sorry, quick allure thing is that they all have things in their name like Graceful, Wind, Ice, Skeleton, and they all have their counterparts here. But we'll get into that later. Sorry to go off topic. So that's one of that. You don't really need this one, the Wielder Mayakashi, but I like the ability to, if you have like a bad hand, you can just normal summon this card and then special one from grave. And basically, if you foolish this, you can just get that, and that's combo right there. That's why we run that. Next, I like this card's artwork. You don't really need it in because that's another discard, and you don't want to have too many discard cards in your deck, right? So you discard it, and this is a free special summon. And the reason it is good, because this is already your level 5. You can go right into your level 7 with this card. That's why I run that. You already know the 1 Mizuki. Like I said, you can run 2, up to you. Jester, is this a free summon? Because this equals your level 3. In the next build, I run more Jesters, and you'll see why, but that's later on. Solitaire, I'm sorry, I need to find out how to say this first name correctly. I feel so bad I'm botching the name. I just say Solitaire because I don't try it. I may bump Solitaire up to 3 because this is also a 1-card combo. Solitaire, special summon this special summon that, you have combo. But Solitaire gets stopped. That's it. I rather the names, and you'll see why later. Ash Blossom, Ash, Zombie, same thing. Plus, like I said, this is a competitive build. 1 for 1, 1 for 1, get out this, special summon this. You see, all this card right here is a 1-card enabler. Period. You want to get this card. Best card in deck that shot up in price. This card used to be like a $2 card, the most. $1, $2 card. Now 10, 11 bucks. Because this card adds this card. This card adds it. This card can add any Mayakashi, but you want this. You want to tell your opponent you cannot respond unless you have like Red Reboot. That's what you want. And it tributes for cost. They is not stopping this card. Anyway, this reads, take 1 Mayakashi card from your deck, except Mayakashi Return, and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. We're going to add it to our hand. Crazy. Foolish Burial, staple in any zombie deck, any graveyard relying deck. Monster Reborn, you don't need it. I just use it just in case things get stopped and you need to keep going, because sometimes you may have a play like this may get stopped in grave or something like that, and you need more pluses, you know? It's just, yeah. If you find a replacement Monster Reborn, just let me know. Anyway, Pot of Prosperity. I run it. The only cards I use it on, I normally do 3, which is 1, 2, and 3. Because this card is still good. You want it to me, I use it because I want to see like Cross Out, Call by the Grave, or I want to see this. That's the only cards I want to see with Prosperity. Because you know Ash hurts the deck, or Imperm. Imperm doesn't really hurt too much. Yeah, Imperm hurts, because if you go into this one, Imperm kind of hurts. But if you already have combo, Imperm doesn't hurt. But we want to stop the deck. That's why we run cross out. You don't have to run cross out. You can run other cards, but we want our full combo, and we want to make sure we get this card. We don't want this card getting Ash. 3 cross outs, Imperm. 3 Imperms, 2 Trap Trick, because we run 3 of each engine. Either Imperm, and then we either run Ghost Meet Girl. So 2 Trap Tricks. You can run 3 Trap Tricks, but to me, you basically have 4 copies or 5 copies of each one. However you want to say it. Next. Here we go. These is why I play the deck. I love the artwork. You have Skeletal, sorry. I love the artwork of this card, man. And this card is a secret. That's why I really love it. So Skeletor, Skeleton, Skella, whatever you want to call it, goes with this guy here. You have Graceful, which goes here. Fire, Fire, Dark, Dark. You have the Winged, Mayakashi, which go here, the Wing. So then, do I run the Earth? I don't, yeah, I do run the Earth, I'm sorry. See, wait, no, Wilder? Sorry, this is Wilder. And who the heck is this one? I don't think I run the Poisonous. Let me see, I'm sorry, guys. We gotta see, do we run the Poisonous, which one is the Poisonous? Let's see. So this is the Poisonous. Okay, so it's 2 Earth Mayakashis, and I don't run this one because this one just sucks. It does, like, if your opponent destroys you by battle, then you can special summon this. But you don't really care, yeah, by battle or card effect. Maybe it comes up. It is a tuner. It is the only other tuner, but it sucks. Like, I'm not going to run that card. It sucks. There's also other options you could run in the deck. Like, I saw other builds. I did run this card at one point where this is a draw. You can send one because sometimes you end on, like, one of these Mayakashi that does nothing. And you can just send that in this card to draw a card, but why not just run other cards that draw cards, right? Or you can banish this card in a zombie, just target one in your graveyard special. Is another extender, but there's other things, and I haven't really tried out the other ones. Well, back then I used to run these and the draw cards and stuff, but that's fine. Anyway, so we went over all these. Anyway, sorry about this. A level 7, the 9, the 11, the 9, 7, 5, and a 3. Next one. This is absolute 0. This is the end, baby, you're going to be ending on. Because if you special summon from grave or activate a monster effect in grave, you get the trigger effect to target one monster on the field, changes attack to 0. And if you do, negate its effects. That card is broken because you can OTK in this deck. This deck is on another level now, I'm telling you, because of this card. This is the next one. This is before you go to absolute. This is Sickle. So this one allowed you to banish herself to special summon. That's all you need to know. Banish, engrave, quick effect. So you can basically either get this to pop or the spell, right? Then this is just a link to you just go on her and you keep going up and things like that. Anyway, this is deck profile number 1, right? Number 2, I'm just gonna go over real quick. This is the one I've been playing that's been competitive, but we're gonna go off to number 2. I know it says 3, don't mind it. So I've been seeing this one over YouTube and the internet, the Lyrillist build with bird call and things like that. And I'm not gonna lie, this is gas. You do the same thing, but it's just gas. You like don't really brick too much, but I don't like how this one per se loses to hand traps. Like if your opponent has hand traps, you'd have no interaction with it, which I mean a lot of decks lose to hand traps, but just has nothing. If going second, this has nothing. That's why it has a lot of gas though, so you can play through some hand traps and cards, but I don't like, I've seen this list similar. I just try to tweak it, but if I was to play this list, as you can see, like Where Art Thou, because you run a lot of level 1s. You run 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 different level 1s, which is 12. So Where Art Thou is good. It's a great engine because you special summon before you normal cards like Small World to make sure you get that out and things like that. But personally, me, I would probably, like I said, I'll probably cut this to 1. I mean, cut this down 1. Cut maybe Jester down 1, and maybe Small World out, and maybe run maybe some hand traps, or like I said, Call by the Grave or something in it. But that I've been seeing this, I tested it out. The list is pretty good and things like that. But I want to go back to the previous list. I do run Crossout and Nibiru's in the side just in case. Droll doesn't hurt this deck and other things like that, but it's all about preference. So like I said, this is my Akashi. I just want to show you guys the list and things like that. And like I said, this deck, it just works. It just really, really works. And I'll show you guys a video in the next video, of how the decks fluctuates versus some opponents. But thank you. Give this video a like, share it around, and please drop a sub. We trying to do this. And remember, we see you at Pasadena, boy, in Vegas, maybe Vegas. All right, I'm out of here.